Alright, are you ready to rank some birds?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Basically, this is a tier list I found. Is ranking the bird Pokemon. Before anyone points it out, I don't know if we'll even have comments on, but if we do, if anyone points it out, I know Corviknight is not on here. It's slightly outdated.
I think it's just the first 7 gens, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of weird referring to them as the first 7.
Yeah.
Because that's the majority, but it'll still suffice. You got a lot of classics here and some that aren't classics.
Yeah.
But, I suppose, with introductions out of the way, we ought to go ahead and start.
Alright. I guess you have to go for.
So what do you think of Altaria?
Altaria is a blue cloud bird. I like that.
It is. It's very cute.
Part dragon type.
It is for no reason, and I love it.
You think an A or S? It's one of those. I'm pretty sure.
That might be an off the bat S.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it is then.
I just want to hug it. Okay.
It's so fluffy.
I know. Archeops.
Archeops. I do like this one.
It looks like it. I like it, but at the same time, it looks like it doesn't want to exist.
A good B or C, you think? C?
I think C. It's not great. It's not the worst one. It's kind of mid tier.
C for Cretaceous period, then. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the actual period. Anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Braviary.
Braviary. That's the one.
Yeah,
Right?
I do like it. He'd be a brave boy.
Eagle bird.
B for brave.
Or A for America.
Ooh, A for America.
Okay. Shout out.
I would put him in garbage tier because he has exactly 0 redeeming qualities.
Well, I mean, back on the DS, you could customize its chatter move and its cry. You could talk in the mic, and you could make it say something back.
I already know that a lot of people did not use that for a good purpose.
I mean, you couldn't. It wouldn't work online. Your custom cry wouldn't work online.
I know. So if I wanted to, my chatbot could say, "Ah!"
It could indeed, yes.
S tier, babe. Just kidding. Not S tier. That is a D tier. If you want
C for chatbot?
Fine.
Nah, D tier. I'm kidding. Anyway.
Is this going to be our last tier list video, or we're just going by the letters?
I guess.
It's just like A for this.
Santa Claus. Where does Santa Claus go? S for Santa. It's not. I wouldn't quite put him in S.
He goes in garbage for garbage.
Oh, because he's carrying garbage? He's carrying garbage to the North Pole?
Yeah. Like you just find a bird with a sack along your path and just starts throwing cans at you. It is the garbage man, but it's only there because it has some of the worst stats in the game.
I didn't know what stats were bad. I know sometimes you heal your opponent.
Yeah.
It's to move present, I mean. It's move present. Occasionally heal your opponent.
Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's alright. And then sometimes it just heals your opponent. It's like, it's almost like, it's kind of like, well, no, not really. But its only redeeming stat is it's 90 speed. Everything else is 55 or below.
So not good.
It's terrible.
Oh, okay. You read into this reasonably more than I have.
Yes, I have done my research.
Okay, now the Cerberus bird, or Berberus, or just Dodrio.
I never thought of him like that. One of them hell birds.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He is.
I'd put him in B or C, I'd say.
I say put him in B. And put Firo in A.
We're gonna just Farfetch doesn't exist?
Well, we're gonna do him just after Firo. Reason I say that is because I like Firo better than Dodrio, even though he has slightly worse stats.
Yeah, Firo's good.
I don't mean to extend the video by much, but I do want to kind of tell an interesting story that something cool I did with Firo in my Pokemon Gold playthrough.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, Matt told me about this. I will forever and always know my Firo as the Dragon Slayer. Because, alright, so I was at the very end of the game. I was fighting Lance, alright? And he had his Blizzard Dragonite out. against my low-ish health Fearow. And so I was like, alright, this is bad. But my Fearow had Mirror Move and Detect. So what I did was I used Detect to block the incoming Blizzard. Then I just used Mirror Move to hit the Dragonite with Blizzard for 4 times effective damage. But it didn't KO it. However, though, once I got so lucky, and when the Dragonite used Blizzard again, it missed! So I just used Mirror Move again and got the kill!
With Blizzard, yeah.
With Blizzard. You ever seen a bird chucking ice flakes at you?
Yeah, I think I actually traded it from my Yellow.
You did.
Yeah, and we're talking about the 3DS versions of it.
Yeah.
We don't have the original cartridges.
Yeah, it'd be cool, but yeah.
Yeah.
I am part of the Gen 2 Master Race.
Something like that, yeah.
They're so good. Anyone who hasn't played those, play them.
Like, Gold Silver really good.
Yeah. End of story. Farfetch'd.
I know my friends really likes Faulkner, the flying type bird gym leader in Gold and Silver.
I like him. He's cool in the manga because he's a cop.
Oh, he's a cop in the manga?
He's a cop in the manga. And he has a Skarmory.
Freaking
Skarmory.
Oh yeah, Skarmory. I didn't know that. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, Skarmory is metal, literally.
Yeah. Okay. You want to skip Skarmory? If we're talking about this,
we can just do Farfetch'd for that.
Alright. Farfetch'd then.
He has a stick.
He has a stick. It's a
stick.
It's a leak.
F for stick.
It's a leak, which based on like I know like in a lot of Japan and a lot of Southeast Asian countries, ducks are often served with a leek.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little in joke there.
Another fun trivia is I think it's also about like it's kind of a play on an old Japanese saying for like something being far-fetched, like that's about as far-fetched as a duck holding a leek.
Yeah, I mean the name Farfetch'd came from like the English localizers, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still gonna be Halusha.
Halusha, S tier.
This boy is cool.
S tier. I love Halusha.
You ever seen this bird standing on 2 legs and it says, "Alright, I'm gonna suplex you."
Yeah, Halusha's really fun.
You just get if you fight this thing, you're done. Fighting, flying, absolute weapon.
All right. I really like the design too. It's one of the best Gen 6 ones I think.
Oh yeah, even the shiny looks pretty dope.
I haven't seen the shiny.
Oh dude, you gotta see the shiny.
I'll definitely see that afterward.
Yeah. Honchkrow.
Honchkrow.
If you don't put him in a high tier, he's gonna break your kneecaps because he's in the Poke Mafia.
Yes,
that's what he looks like.
He looks more like an old wizard to me.
I don't think that's what they're going for. He's the boss. He's the guy you've just attacked a gang of Murkrows, and he's the one they take you to. And you're answering to him now, so you're done for.
That's actually an interpretation of his design.
You're done, though.
D for done so?
Yeah, no. He is an A tier.
Alright.
Because he is the big boss man.
Okay. You've increased my appreciation for him. Okay.
Yes, he is the mafia. I know him as the mafia bird.
Okay. This is what's it called? I want to say no. I was gonna say Volibye, but I think Volibye evolves into this.
Yes. Was it Mandibuzz?
Mandibuzz. That's the one.
It's neat, I guess. I mean, it's not.
It's a cool design. I think
it's a cool design. I do kind of like the random bone it has on his head.
You can't see in the JPEG they provided us.
Yeah, they're not very good JPEGs.
Yeah.
B or C? What do you think?
I guess B.
Alright.
B.
Noctowl.
Noctowl's an easy A, I think.
Top of it.
Top of it, okay.
He is very
Noctowl.
Good. Matt likes him more than I do.
I kind of have nostalgia because of Ash's Noctowl in the show.
It was a shiny.
In the anime, yeah.
Ash caught a shiny before I did. He's a terrible.
I usually think that was actually Noctowl's normal color, and I called the brown. I was like, what's the matter with the game? Why isn't it like yellow and red like Ash's?
Yeah. Pelipper.
Pelipper.
He just has a large beak. I feel like he's also a B.
Yeah, he's kind of a solid B, I think.
I think bottom of B though.
Pelipper, I mean, he's very weak to electric, but he's a good.
You hit him with You get a little static on your blanket at night, and that will KO him.
He delivers your mail, Mr. Dungeon.
Yes, he does. He is the mail boy.
Pidgeot.
Let's see, Pidgeot.
I give it a B, personally.
I'd say C.
C?
I don't think it's great. I like the luscious hair.
It does take a lot of effort to get to it, to get one.
And
to level it up.
okay, here's my thing. Anyone who's watching this, take heed. If you're playing through any game and you have the option of Fearow or Pidgeot, use Fearow. It has just as good of stats, and it takes way less time to get to it.
Oh, yeah,
It's just better.
Because like level 20, I think you can get a Fearow.
Yeah. This takes level 36, and it doesn't even have as high attack or speed. Its stats are average all around.
Alright, but putting it above,
Archeops?
yeah, Archeops, yeah.
That's fine. Now, Skarmory. Ooh, that's a big lad.
You can continue with the, Faulkner story if you weren't done with that.
Yeah, so he has a Skarmory. And it's pretty cool. I think one of my favorite chapters is where Faulkner alone fights both Entei and Raikou. He loses, but like...
Yeah, imagine Entei melted into a...
Well, Entei and Raikou both kind of slapped him around.
molten,
It
double
took him,
molten steel.
yeah, it took him a bit, but like they both kind of slapped him around some. But he put up a better fight than some of the other gym leaders did, since it was a 2v1.
Yeah. I think it's an S tier.
Yeah,
I like it. I really like it.
nasty. Ooh!
Oh yeah,
Top
there's
vest,
a...
top vest, top vest,
Top vest, you say?
top vest.
Should we say its name first?
Staraptor.
Staraptor, yeah.
Staraptor is that kind of bird. He looks like he's better than you, and he knows it. This boy, if I saw that thing in a dark alley at night, I would be scared for my life.
I mean, I think any bird of that size,
I mean, yeah.
I'd be scared it would swoop me up and feed me to its young.
That's true.
So yeah.
That's true. Jeez, after you describe it like that, I'm now scared of Starly. I don't want to be fed to Starly, man. Also, this thing is an absolute weapon because it learns close combat.
Oh, yeah, and Brave Bird.
Oh yeah.
And Brave Bird, both those.
So you're if you're going against this thing, you're just done because it can hit you with Brave Bird and close combat.
We're gonna watch Staraptor be in every theme in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl,
God.
just like the originals. Everyone had the starter, the
Perfectly
Luxray, the Staraptor, and I want to say it was the fourth staple.
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
Gastrodon?
Nah, it wasn't that. It was...
Garchomp?
Yeah, it'll come to me later.
Yeah.
Maybe not during this video, but it'll come to me.
Regardless, yeah, it is.
But yeah, everyone has one of these.
Yes, they do. I have not played those games yet because they're not out.
Even if there's in the final team, everyone has, or tries, just about everyone tries to get one of these.
I mean, personally, I would probably drop Luxray because of its mediocre stats.
But it's an electric lion.
It does look cool, but its stats suck. No, seriously, if you think its stats are good like I did, they're not. I'm sorry to
I
say.
just found out of Luxray being Scar from Lion King going, "Long live the king."
Oh, that's awful.
Oh.
Wait, is Pyroar the...
Yes. Pyroar is Mufasa, yes.
I don't know.
Anyway, Swanna.
Basic. And no, not B for basic. That is a C tier because it looks graceful.
Yeah, it's a solid C, I think.
Right above Archeops.
Yeah.
I still don't quite like it because it's just a swan.
In the original game, you catch them on bridges,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of fun.
That is interesting. It's kind of like Eldegoss and Sword and Shield.
Oh, you catch Eldegoss and Sword and Shield?
Not exclusively, but sometimes you'll see them like floating in the air.
It's fun.
Like literally, they're just.
But that explains like a meme I saw of like someone like did a randomizer where they replaced the Pokemon available and someone showed footage of a Snorlax just floating by. Just spinning in the air without a care.
Okay, so Swellow.
Swellow, I like Swellow.
Oh my gosh, that's
At least S tier. Okay, S tier.
They're right above Altaria because it's my favorite bird. I will compromise and Staraptor can stay at its place for the moment because it's universally liked. I
Yes.
feel like Swallow is slightly more niche.
Yeah, Swallow's pretty fun.
Swallow is in the same vein as Staraptor. Like, it's just got that smug look on its face.
Yeah, it's kind of the same eye pattern.
And it's like, Staraptor intimidates you. The Swallow just like, it's just gonna toy around with you, man.
Now, Talonflame.
Talonflame!
This is a worthy successor to Staraptor in a sense. I like how it's a firebird.
Yeah.
I like that.
I feel like somewhere in A.
A is probably about...
Maybe right above Braviary?
Yeah, it's probably here. Yeah.
Okay.
I like how it has hot rod flames on a bird.
Yes, that is
I like it.
Not to mention, in Gen 6, it was like, it's like a top tier, because I think it has an ability or something that, like, I want to say, yeah, it gives, like, priority to flying type moves, meaning you had priority Brave Bird.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Yes, you had priority Brave Bird, and it kills everything.
Now, Toucannon. I saw this at a meme once for the new Pokemon Snap game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like someone's like, I haven't caught a Pokemon for a while. When did they just add a Toucan to the game?
Yeah,
Is this just Toucan? Is there a Toucan Pokemon now?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan since he looks like...
Toucannon, I mean, I don't know much about him.
I like him.
I didn't play much of Sun Moon.
I do like his gimmick where he charges up for a turn or two and then he like shoots a big old blast out of his beak.
Oh, that's his gimmick?
Yeah, but at the same time, that's hence the cannon part.
Alright.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But at the same time, he just kind of looks like he would be a grouchy old man.
I think D.
D. Above Shadowt.
Okay, above Shadowt.
I'm just not a Shadowt fan. That's not a great...
Shadowt has a fun role in the Mission Dungeon. I forgot that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, here's
Oh, goodbye, female Unfezant.
Oh, Unpheasant, yeah. There's a female and a male one. I guess it's like sort of like actual birds, or the mountains have more elaborate feathering.
F. Because, dang it, I wish there were two different tiers. Just so everyone who's watching this knows. Female is in F, male is in D.
I mean, they're both alright, but yeah.
They just... Remember,
Neither really... They kind of stand between two titans of Staraptor and Talonflame.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of hurts it too.
Also, it's kind of the same reason I'm not a huge Swanna fan. Swanna at least looks graceful. These they're just like regular birds.
There's Xatu,
He
the fortune teller psychic bird.
I feel like he's kind of weird because apparently some of its Pokedex entries say that it's seeing the past and the future at the same time.
I love the past because that was the future in the first Mission Dungeon game.
So that's true. How can he see the future? Here's my thing. Seeing the future is weird anyways, because what if you tell someone that and they just change it? Does the course of history change or does it still happen? What version of fiction is right? And I best stop this rant before I go further.
Okay.
I do like him. He's a psychedelic bird.
B, you think?
B.
Yeah, bottom B.
Why not?
Okay, then there's
Oriforio. There's 4 of them. I like the red one. I respect it.
Oh, it's the fire one with the...
No, it's ghost type. Wait, no.
No, the ghost type is the purple one.
Right. You're right. This one is...
They're each based on different forms of dancing. I think this is like...
Yeah.
Dancing in Spain. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, with the little clamshell type. I can't remember.
I don't know what they're called. They look like just little rocks they strap to their hands.
Yeah. I like it. I'd put it below Talonflame. As far as firebirds go?
Maybe somewhere in B or C. Maybe top of C.
Top of C, why not?
Yeah.
This one, I think this one's fairy type?
Yeah, fairy.
I think. Or was it psychic? It's psychic or fairy? I can't remember.
I want to say fairy, but I
can't remember.
I'm not a huge fan.
Oh, it's got the hoo dancing.
I mean, it's neat, but I'm not a very big fan of it.
I'll put it at bottom of C. I kind of like it.
Why? D.
Top D then. I like it more than Toucannon.
Weird. I think you're weird for that opinion.
Here's a cheerleader, electric type.
Yeah, that can go right with the red one in C. I think.
Yeah.
It is electric type. It's kind of neat. I like it. Then we get my favorite of the Oricorios.
Oh yeah, like with the fan
Yeah.
wings and whatnot.
Yeah, it looks like feudal Japan bird.
Yeah.
Feudal bird.
I put it in B at least.
Yes.
B, okay. This isn't a bird.
This is not a bird.
This is a pterodactyl. This is a reptile.
What, like, what kind of birds are they looking at?
I don't know.
What, are they smoking? Because I want some of it.
I don't know. They already took, they already didn't have Blaziken, which I mean, I guess Blaziken didn't fly, but whatever.
It's a starter.
Yeah, I guess that's why not.
Also, why don't we just take a look at the title of the tier list? I know you can't really see it, but it says non-legendary, no starters tier list.
Oh, why didn't I read that?
You're right.
All right.
So I think he deserves to be put in the bottom tier just for the sake of he's not a bird.
Yeah, he's not a bird. He doesn't count.
He's not a bird. That is our complete list.
Yeah, silver boat. Nah.
No, he's not a bird.
He's not a bird.
He's not a bird. By that very same logic, Gyarados is a bird because it's flying. Gyarados, bird type.
Yeah.
If I see a Gyarados flying around, though, I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving. I'm done because Gyaradoses are terrifying. They could destroy the world because Hyper Beam.
You better come out of here.
Yes. But I mean, there's honestly not a whole lot more to say. Basically, just a quick overview of each tier is S is all the ones that I think could probably beat you up. Except for Altaria. You got like Tough, Staraptor, and Swallow, Hoach, and Skarmory are like tough, and Altaria's just the middle, like, hey guys, what are we doing today? But
it's a squishy, it's a soft
I
cloud.
know. We put that in S tier for completely different reasons than the others.
Well,
they're pretty cool. Then we had A tier. A tier was like, it was like basically budget S tier in that it's got a lot of solid birds, but they're not quite S tier material. I'm still quite fond of Fearow, and I'm glad I improved your outlook on Honchkrow.
yeah.
Like, it makes sense though. Like Honchkrow, head honcho.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it more now.
He's the mafia bird. That's just what he is. B is like, I mean, it's kind of middle of the way, but it's like a high tier, but not that high. It's decent.
Yeah.
It's for all the decent birds.
Yeah.
C is the ones that are somewhat lacking in quality, but I mean, if I had to use them on a team, I wouldn't mind. D's for birds that they're either not good or just like not many vibes found. F is for no vibes, and garbage is for, well, you got a Santa penguin because every stat except for speed is Garbaggio. However, though, if you do want to see that thing being used well, I know a popular VGC YouTuber, Wolfie VGC, did a video where he made Delibird good.
You made over good?
He made Delibird good!
Oh, really?
Just fair warning to all of you, it's like a 40-minute video.
Oh.
And Aerodactyl, not a bird.